The small town of Bishnupur in Bengal, unknown to many, has some of the most beautiful terracotta temples. It is hard to imagine that the entire city was built of terracotta and was known as the Temple City. These temples were built from the 10th to 17th century by the Malla kings. They are dedicated to Hindu god Lord Vishnu and hence the name Bishnupur. The plaques of terracotta fixed on the temples are important elements of historical, mythological, socio-cultural heritage. The theme of these temples is primarily based on the stories from the Ramayana and Mahabharata. The architecture of these temples can be divided into four styles: Chala, Dalan, Ratna and Dyul. Some of the prominent temples are Rasmanch Temple. The structure of Rasmanch is built like a stage and is indeed unmatched in the field of architecture of the terracotta temples of Bharat. Around the sanctum, there are three ambulatory pathways with beautiful columns and arches built in terracotta. It has pyramidal type of roof on the top and the lower part is Chala style temple architecture. Zor Bangla Temple. This temple is the largest surviving Zor Bangla architecture of Chala style. It is also known as the Captivate Temple dedicated to Lord Krishna. It has elaborate interior and exterior ornamental designs and exhibits finest of the terracotta works. Shamra Temple. Shamra Temple, also known as Pancharatna because of 5 shikhars on top. All are different in design. The temple has panels showcasing life stories of Lord Krishna. Madan Mohan Temple. This temple is dedicated to Lord Krishna worshipped in the form of Madan Mohan. It has square and sloping roof with one tower in the center. Hence, it is known as EGratna style. As we move through this town, we come across entrance gates to the city and some ruins and temples which dazzle us with exquisite craftsmanship and intricate artwork. Looking back at the city, we wonder how is it that this whole city was built using only terracotta? Who were these artisans who possessed the art of making such beautiful terracotta panels simply by hearing the stories composed by Bengali poets in the form of dramas and ballads? Who came up with the idea of preparing the indigenous mortar of lentils, spices, milk and rice husks? And what proportion of these ingredients gave the structure this bonding strength? How did we allow such a beautiful city to deteriorate and not understanding the value of its art and architecture? Why are these temples a forgotten part of history? Finally, looking at all the above aspects, we can state with certainty that the group of Bishnupur temples is indeed a super wonder.